man. I do what I do.
People are more impatient, more dismissive, and quicker to judge. The impact is clear. We've lost the ability to connect with each other on a human level. For too long, however, we've tolerated things we shouldn't have. We've tolerated corruption and government and greed and corporations and moral decay in our communities. We've tolerated division and violence and inequality. And the toll of tolerating too much of these injustices is exhausting. And now we are out of apathy. We have reached our breaking point, and enough is enough. Americans are mean and indifferent now, again, because we've been stretched to our emotional limits. We've lived through fear, trauma, disillusionment. We've let those experiences harden us. And we've traveled down this path to the point where we had cruelty and division. You don't think we're divided? You have psychologists on major American networks telling people that if they voted for somebody that you didn't like in the last presidential election, you don't have to go over their house even if they're your family. That's the psychologist. So don't tell me we're not divided. And as long as we keep up with this fake tolerance, what's broken is going to remain broken. It's not just our cities. It's not just our borders. It is our compassion and our empathy and our humanity. Enough is enough. Now, let's talk about immigration. What policies are going to be implemented? What are the potential roadblocks and strategies for overcoming them? Shout out to Digital Nomad.
6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get citizenship. I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it.
She can cry all she wants to.
We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us.
We don't care.
For us to have a better future. And
Y'all hear that?
now this is all going to be taken away because of him.
This is not America of 40 years ago.
Stop it. Oh my God.
We don't care.
Felon. He's a felon.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
He's over here. Years. 6
We are not who we were.
6 fucking years.
And these policies that are going to be imposed are going to do a lot of things. When we talk about immigration reform and border security, they're going to target criminal illegal immigrants. What you're going to see is ICE will prioritize going after illegal immigrants with criminal records, conducting raids and sweeps. They're going to use a lot of advanced intelligence systems. They're going to deploy drones and sensors and AI-enhanced monitoring systems along the border and in the interior. There's going to be a lot stricter visa enforcement because a lot of people get to this country and stay here by overstaying their visas. They may begin to implement digital tracking for visa overstays and increase penalties for non-compliance. We need your phone number. We need your cell phone number so we can track your phone. Now, what are going to be the challenges that they're going to face? Well, you're going to have civil rights organizations who are going to argue that this is racial profiling and unlawful detention. They're going to complain that mass deportation requires vast resources and coordination. But you heard what Tom Holman said. That's the price of restoring order to the border. And as far as those civil rights challenges, who are you going to appeal that to? To the Supreme Court that we have now? They don't care either. Another one that I found very interesting. Somebody typed anchor baby in the chat room. Somebody type anchor baby in the chat room. One of the first things Donald Trump said he's going to do is revoke birthright citizenship. You need to understand that. What that means is he's going to get an executive order on the books to reinterpret the 14th Amendment to restrict birthright citizenship. And then he's going to push Congress to codify this new interpretation in the federal law. Now, what are going to be his roadblocks? Of course, there's going to be some constitutional challenges. The critics are going to argue, well, that contradicts the 14th Amendment. You're going to have all of these immigrant advocacy groups and international organizations protesting. But let me tell you, Americans don't care. Somebody type we don't care in the chat room. We don't care. We don't care because we've recognized that for decades now, people come to this country, have a child, they get what's called an anchor baby, and now you can't put them out. And then once they get that child in, they begin to bring other people from their family, all from one anchor baby. So if you revoke birthright citizenship, that ends all that. But let me say what's going to happen. With the way this Supreme Court is here, you can be pretty certain there's going to be judicial support from the Supreme Court's conservative majority. More importantly, because Congress, both the Senate and the House, are controlled by Republicans, these laws are, for the most part, going to pass. Now, that's a big one. What about combating drug cartels? Well, they're going to utilize the Patriot Act to freeze the cartel's assets and to begin to conduct cross-border strikes. Do you hear what I said? I don't care what the little Mexican president says down there. Once the United States utilizes that Patriot Act and designates these drug cartels as terrorist groups, we have taken it upon ourselves to have the right to begin to attack them and invade their country and destroy those sites, even over in Mexico. Now, they can collaborate with us or not, and if they don't, they're going to be punished. You heard what Donald Trump said. 25% tariff, 50% tariff, 75% tariff. We're going to shut your money off. We know that Mexico may oppose these U.S. military involvement on their soil, but what are they going to do about it? We're going to have civil liberties group objecting to it, but what are they going to do about it? The United States is one of Mexico's biggest trading partners, if not the biggest. The other thing they're going to do is begin to close these immigration loopholes. They're going to limit asylum claims based on credible fear. I can't return to my country because I'm afraid they're going to kill me. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shootin', give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly everybody. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.